Hello, hello. Yes, hello. Let me... Here, I'll minimize this window. Yeah. Okay. I just woke up from my nap, and I just got food. So, I'm going to be eating for a minute. Okay? Okay. Oh. Just for a bit. You know. No, So how we all feeling about this game? I think it's kind of dull. But they also tweeted like the Final Fantasy like account retweeted like not retweeted. They posted a thing going like, "We got tens across the board on like a bunch of these websites," and I'm like, okay, I'm sure that's not a lie, but like, but why though? I guess I'm playing this and I just don't see a 10 out of 10 game. It's a major step up from 13. Cirrus. Final Fantasy 13 was 14 years ago. I don't know if we can really put that, like, even put those in the same. Like, these games are multiple gaming generations apart. Like, Final Fantasy 13 was from 2009. So I think that's a little bit harder of a thing, you know? Ah. And even then, it's like, this is going after so many different, like, gaming trends, I guess we could say. Like, this game feels very modern in a way that maybe I don't really like. And 14 is weird. 14's... I don't want to say, like, 14 sucks. It's more like, everything surrounding 14 sucks. Like, let me see if I can find... Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Let me find the game case real quick. So instead of this game coming with, like, a booklet, you know, remember when video games came with, like, manuals and booklets and shit? So this game comes with an advertisement for Final Fantasy 14 Online, right? And then, like, on the front side, it's just, you know, download Final Fantasy 14 Online for free. No, download the free trial from the PlayStation Store. And you flip it around, and it goes, now includes the critically acclaimed, oh, sorry. The critically acclaimed Heaven's Ward. It doesn't say Final Fantasy 14 is critically acclaimed. It says the DLCs are. Like, that's weird, right? Just me, maybe? I think that's weird. And, like, I know people go like, oh, but it's like, you know, from Heaven's Ward forward, the game's amazing. But that means, like, 2 base games exist, because you have the original launch of 14, right? And then you have A Realm Reborn. And then people are still like, A Realm Reborn is kind of mid. That's what I've heard. Obviously, I don't know. But I'm like, that's weird. Oh no, guys. It's It's odd. I'll give you a minute. There we go. Realm Reborn is boring, but not bad. Yeah, but doesn't that suck? Like, given, like, the things surrounding it, right? Where it's meant to, like, not... like, they had to cancel a whole MMO for it. I don't know, it just all seems weird to me. I kind of hate that you can't lock on to certain enemies that can't be aggro to. I don't know. Okay, what? Also, I noticed when I was booting this game back up, it said my trophy completion was, like, above 30%. So, am I, like... I feel like I'm... Because obviously there's going to be trophies that are, like, challenge-based, right? That kind of tells me that, like... Am I, like, 40%+ way through the story? That feels odd. I feel like I haven't done anything. Who knows? I hope not. Oh, that's a small adamant. Okay. Look how cute this lad is. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I was attempting to read chat for a moment. I assume I have to... Oh, can I only hit him from the front? Is that the gimmick? Okay. Oh god, this thing is...
Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy.
This thing is bulky.
Not this time.
Ah, that's weird because it's so awkward to fight one of these. Man.
Not this time. Sick of Toggle. Get him. There, boy. Sick of Toggle. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy.
Okay. Cool. Giant turtle. It's smaller than the one in 15. 15, that enemy was the size of a mountain.
It's over.
Okay, we won't fight the turtle over there, because those just take too long. But oh well. Like, I could have fast traveled to the thingy thing. I noticed that, like, oh, I can just fast travel to the thing, but eh.
That's enough.
kind of want to play the video game. You know what I mean? This is like the first time in the game that we have like an area we can walk around in that isn't entirely just corridors, and even then it's like it's kind of just corridors. Cause look, it's just like, oh my god, we get to walk around these zones. Lit. Though the world map just being a point and click is a little sad. Like, I'm not even gonna lie about that. I realize that's very boomer of me. Because I'm so used to the franchise giving me, like, a real overworld. Though I'm glad this game isn't like open world like 15 was, because that looked obnoxious.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son.
Oh yeah, like always, tell me like if the like audio stuff is okay.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs.
What are we doing upstairs?
So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their
They were
gift.
born different, man.
Strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength.
What little of it I have. Used profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us.
Okay.
And know that you will always be welcome here.
I don't know, I read Chocobo and got a little bit excited. I didn't read anything else in that blurb.
You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
Excuse me? What extra lore? Extra things? Oh yeah, what's Sid doing right now? He kind of was like, do this thing for me, right?
It was good, honest work.
Sid.
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
Oh, he has the thingy
Oh,
thing.
there you
Okay, so they introduced that to us just to show that he's getting it. Okay, sure.
Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct.
I mean, is Clive gonna get that? Is Jill gonna get that? Are we like, we're bearers, right? Right?
But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. for everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Oh. I knew a girl back in the day. She
Aw.
was a slave to her fate, just like you.
Oh, hello, Vidal.
I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something...
Yes, it's pretty cool
doesn't
in
make
this
it true.
game.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their
Tired
own
6
futures.
a.m., but it's okay.
But
Ah, I
instead
see.
of handing
I see.
them the hammer, I beat them with my own.
Did you just wake up
And if
by
no
now?
brother wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this.
I mean, I used to have to wake up at like 6 a.m.
You're not a
for
monster.
school.
You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape. your
Never
fate.
again.
My fate.
Man, when I started college and was like, oh, I'll just schedule my classes for like 8 a.m. Like when
Not
the
a
school
hard life.
opens. That way I can
I
do
don't
what I
see
want.
it
No,
getting
no,
much
fuck
easier.
that. Like in my, starting from like my second semester, I was
Might
like,
not be
okay,
able
we're
to
only
save
taking
anyone
night
else.
classes now.
But at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
You woke up at 8 for school? My schooling started at 8.
I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk.
We were expected to
Just
be
take
like
good care of the boy.
in high school
Yes,
anyway,
I
right?
will.
In high school, we were expected to be at like the school at
Is
like
that the last of it?
Aye.
We best
7:20.
head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
Okay, they just going. Bye, Sid. You graduated right when times changed? I graduated before before 2017. Yeah.
So much for all parts of the Empire being equal, if that's all the crystal they give us.
It is what it is. Oh wait, there's thingy things. I can talk to people.
I have to find it. Can't talk now, Oh, you're Clive, aren't you?
Yeah.
Martha told me all about you. Word is you're a devil with that blade.
You look like you're in a hurry. Where are you going?
Not far, I hope. But I dare not waste a moment. It might cost a man his life.
Sounds serious. What happened?
It's not so much what happened as what might. They've discovered he's a bearer, see? And now, one of his erstwhile friends and neighbors wants to see him clapped in chains.
Where is this bearer?
He wasn't fool enough to wait for the Imperials to arrive. Poor sod took to the road, left his whole life behind. But they'll be after him before long. I need to find him and get him to safety, fast. Here, if you've the time and the inclination, I could do with a hand.
Okay.
Will you help me find him?
Yeah, sure.
Of course. We bearers have to look out for each other.
Thank you, Clive. With your help, we might catch up with him yet. His name's Norris. We need to find him and get him to Martha before the Imperials sniff him out.
You found him yet? You won't catch a bastard standing around clucking like old hens. That fucking snake played me false, acted like he was one of us, and the whole time he was one of them. We need him caught and handed over to the Imperials.
An
Anything's too
irate
good for him.
villager.
Well,
Oh,
go on
imagine
then.
that being
If he
your
gets
title.
away, I'll see you fitted for a noose.
All right, Ronald. We were just leaving. Look, this one's here to help. I was just filling him in.
Ha! Send a bearer to catch a bearer, is it? Not bloody likely. That's it. I'll find the bastard myself.
Come on now, Ron. It's dangerous out there. We wouldn't want you to come to any harm.
You want something done right, you don't send a bearer.
Clive, this might take a while. You start hunting our man, and I'll be along once I put Ronald's mind at ease. Someone said they saw Norris heading for the Fallen Gate. Maybe you could ask if anyone over that way knows anything. We have to find him. Don't let him slip through our grasp.
No, okay, sure. Well,
I'd better find this Norris before Ronald takes matters into his own hands. Bearers are hardly difficult to spot. What did he mean about being played false, I wonder?
the voice acting is real neat. It's like fine.
You don't know a man called Norris, do you?
I do, as it happens. He ran
Like,
off
I
that
think
way
too
not
much
too
of the
long.
game is voice
Well, like he
acted,
was
but
in a
that might
well
be like the
already.
boomer in me.
And he had a lantern with him for some reason. Never known him to stay out after dark.
He was making for the marshes then. All right. Thank you.
You barely have to step out.
Okay. Because like having the side quests be fully voice acted, I'm like, does it need to be? it makes the side quests feel longer than they need to be. Especially when like it's not like the cutscenes are entertaining or anything. Do you miss voicing people? No, it's more just like for convenience for player.
At least I know which way he went.
Because the cutscenes like just take time, and I wonder like playing it, I'm like, wow, that's so much resources and how much money has to get funneled in.
I wonder if that's someone
Just to be able to have like fully voice acted side quests. And I'm like, I don't know if that's worth it, especially like half the time they're just like, I need you to deliver food for me. Yeah.
Norris, I presume.
Leave me be.
You were never branded. So that's how you stayed hidden.
Ronald sent you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend. And when we were so close. I'll never forget
Especially
the
when, like,
hatred in his eyes. But it doesn't
it's like
matter.
machine lip
I will
syncs.
not become a slave. As one bearer to another, please. Don't do
And the
this.
characters are just
You
emoting
know
at
how
each
they
other.
treat our kind.
Ronald didn't send me. One of Martha's
They just
men did.
they more feel awkward to
wanted to
me.
make sure you were
I guess
safe.
like these specific cutscenes. So I'd almost rather this be
understand.
just text boxes.
Martha takes in bearers. She's a friend. You can trust her. Believe me.
I never knew. I can't say I'm surprised, though. She has a kind heart. Kinder than most.
Just wait here and stay out of sight. You'll be among friends soon enough.
Thank you. There's few would have been so kind. And sorry. You're no Imperial dog. Far from it.
I've been called worse.
Okay.
Oh, I found a lantern back there. I assume it's yours.
Thanks. I dropped it when those creatures attacked me. But if I'm honest, I wasn't all that sorry to be rid of it. Ron gave it to me.
All right. I'll keep hold of it. I might be able to use it to put an end to the Imperial surge before it begins. A bearer without
Cool.
a brand. To have lived free for so many years. Only to be betrayed by a friend.
How long does fast traveling take? This is like the first time I've done it. I guess the load time on that's not terrible.
I'll be fucked if I'm...
There you are, Clive. How goes the search?
Well branded. Have you found the bastard yet?
Only
Oh
what
my
was
God.
left of him. A corpse, torn apart by monsters.
So what's a bear? A guy that can channel magic?
Let me see that. No. It can't be.
Shall we consider that the end of the matter then?
So like magic
Well, you
users
need
are like
to see a body.
discriminated against in this world?
No, I mean... I've no use for bearer bones. He's dead. Let that be an end to it. Only wish those whose job it was had done what they were supposed to do and spotted him sooner. Letting a bearer go about without a brand? It's not right, I tell ya. Who'll want
I don't
anything
know,
to
I
do with
feel
me
like
now,
if
eh?
that was the
There goes
case,
bearer lover, they'll say. I'll
you
be a
would get
laughing
more
stock.
like serial killer bearers, if you know what I mean. Because like if the bearers are all like discriminated against, and
Norris
becoming
really-
and being
alive.
born a bearer means you have a much
You'll find him
shorter
out in the
lifespan,
marshes.
you think a lot
He's
of them would
expecting you.
just
Oh, you
go and just
crafty.
murder a bunch of people, right?
Still, you did the right thing.
Like that's not wrong of me to
Not
think,
much considering,
right?
but please, take this.
Tales of Symphonia. I've never played that game. I've never actually played a Tales game.
Here, you're that bearer who works for Martha, aren't you? Can you give me a hand? Curse my luck. I dropped my crystal off a cliff into the bloody swamp like an utter fool. Now, I've not got your knack, see, and I need that shard to chill my fish if I'm to
Magic
take him
people
to
are frowned
market.
upon too. Oh,
It's just
okay.
a short climb down. I'll make it worth your while.
I can't
I'll give
promise
me
anything.
1,000 money.
Well, just promise you'll look. Ah, there may be one thing I failed to mention about the crystal. A creature might have already claimed it.
Claimed it.
All right, eaten it, but only might have, you understand. There were a lot of bog crabs down there. Nasty buggers, them.
Sounds like I need to break a few shells.
Oh, don't worry, there weren't too many of them. A veritable walk in the marsh, as they say, the ladders, right over there.
Yeah, sure. This dialogue is just so generic for requests. It's... I don't know. Even the dialogue in general in this game is pretty generic. I haven't really been in... I can't say I've been enjoying the story. Like, it's serviceable, I guess.
Never heard of crabs eating crystal. This should be interesting.
That's enough.
That'll help.
Oh, come on. No. Ah.
Who's that?
Quieto.
This must be it. No point spending any more time down here than I have to.
And none of the side quests have been involved at all. Like every single side quest has been just defeat an enemy that's close by or talk to a person that's close by, and that's the side quest. It's a little boring. Man, I almost wish this played more like DMC, because the combats... You have pretty much one attack button, and you mix that in with skills that are stuck on cooldown. So you have to like juggle like the cooldowns of your skills with just the generic attack button.
Any longer out in the sun and my catch would have made for poor eating indeed.
Be more careful next time.
Oh, I will, I promise. No point casting my nets of a morning.
So it's not a very involved system, and there's not really a lot of like thought you can really put into it.
Folk could get new ones whenever they wanted. Can't now though.
Oh, sorry, I'm gonna move my mic real quick.
Crystals are scarce, and the Empire tightens its purse strings more every day. Lose
Okay,
this little
sorry about that,
beauty
guys.
again, and I might as well scrap my nets and take to begging.
Alright, cool. Well, back to the main story, I guess. There's nothing else to really do.
So much for all parts of the empire.
Because I think we've had to do one mission so far where the objective wasn't on the current map.
Martha said the blight had spread even further south, pushing yet more
So it's
monsters down with it.
nothing is very involved in this game, sadly.
We shall have to keep our wits about us.
Oh, whoops.
Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy.
Yeah, pick that up just for that. Oh, things are over here. Yeah. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. OMG, it's Kingdom Hearts. It's not. Oh. Arguably, this combat is worse than Kingdom Hearts. Okay. But hello, Roach. Okay. Oh, we're just gonna murder people? That's odd. Oh shit, a side quest just in the map and not just in town? Unheard of.
Stay down.
Oh, hello.
Don't let them get away.
Yeah, it seems like that's all the only usefulness of that skill with the dog. There's the combo with that specific Garuda skill. I don't know.
You there, over here.
Yeah?
Excuse me, I'll use that blade of yours. Curse my luck. I'm branded.
Ugh.
No time to
Like, these cutscenes just draw so much attention to the really bland-looking NPCs.
You and the Marthas, are you? Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you then. Not while there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them ourselves. Laid out bait, think we might swoop in and slaughter the lot. But we didn't expect the pack to be quite so bloody big.
I expect the blight drove them here. They must have fled their homes for greener pastures.
Well, we'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy prey. But it made them mean instead. Martha's no fool, so she must see something in you. Do us a favor and get rid of them, will you?
Yeah, sure.
All right. I suppose those wolves pose a threat to
Would be
everyone.
better if they were anime girls? No, it'd be better if they were anime boys.
Bastards are still over yonder, finishing off our bait.
Because they just look like
Go and speak to my friend over the bridge.
Skyrim models.
You ought to know if it's safe to come
And then you
across.
just have this, like, gruff anime boy as the protagonist. And so they don't look good next to one another. You know what I mean? Like, these lads look like they're from two different games. Like, I have, like, perfectly tousled anime boy hair, you know? Perfect for your light novel protagonist. Then you have that guy over there, and just like, Jesus, he's just...
They look hungry, all right.
Really, the enemies for this side quest are just right here? I couldn't even be bothered to put them a little bit farther away.
It's over.
I'm a little sad you can't critical strike after using the Garuda Claw. Like, you have to use the Phoenix Dash to do a critical strike. So it means I have to, like, swap off of one Eidolon to the other. It's a little awkward.
Wonder how long that bait will last.
You, Bryce?
What's it to you, bearer?
Your friend asked me to get rid of the wolves. So I got rid of the wolves.
You'd have me believe a single bearer slew the entire pack. Then again, if you didn't, you wouldn't be on this side of the bridge. Bugger me, you're a tough one, aren't you?
I mean, this model's not great.
You wily bastard. I'd never thought to pit beast against beast like that. You served us well, bearer. Be sure to pass our thanks to your master.
Bear seek last, right? I have all this money, but nothing to use it on. Because that's something that I've noticed. There's, like, no items to buy in this game, aside from just
Look,
the new sword and
That
the
must
new
be
set of
useful.
armor. Because you no longer buy items. Like, you can only carry, like, 3 potions at a time, so you never actually, like, have to spend money to stock up on utility items. And there's no longer things like all of your status ailment items don't exist in the game anymore. So, like, you don't need to stock up on antidotes or echo screens or anything.
I remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young. Rosaria seemed a very different place back then.
Well, this is, like, one of the cutest things in the game so far. A little bit of a shame. I mean, I was kind of hoping to see people in this garb and not just it being a throwaway thing. Okay. Oh, the wrong button. Yeah, what's back here? Yeah, it's like, oh, you no longer have to worry about status ailments and things, but at the same time, that means that that's a lot of mechanics now just aren't in the game that, like, I would expect to be here. It's a little odd. Okay. What's at the end of here? Is there anything fun? Is there anything... Oh, Wyvern. Oh, whoopsie. Jill, attack more, please.
Not this time.
All of the equipment I have mostly just increases stats. The only other equipment that like I have that does anything is the where it does that little quick time effect for dodging. That's an accessory I have equipped. I just know that I don't have like the best reflexes in the world, so I have that equipped just to help me out. But the prompt doesn't always, like, the prompt only appears if you're, like, legitimately right about to get hit. So, if you can just dodge ahead of time before it. Well, so sometimes I'm gamer enough to not have to, like, use the QTE. Sometimes I dodge before it actually shows up and able to do, like, the counter mechanic and stuff. Because at the start of the game, you just automatically get a bunch of accessories that are quality of life or accessibility kind of things. Like you get an accessory that automatically heals you, and you get an accessory that auto dodges everything. I thought that one was a little much. Like, it's like, no,
Isn't it?
the one that turns dodging into QTEs, I'm like, oh, that's cute. Thing. And that really helps during bosses, because bosses like have so many particle effects and big animation things that's actually hard to figure out
Rodney Murdoch's wife.
how to dodge.
Lady Anna.
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all. The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
Do we know this bitch? But she said that she was like the husband of one of the guys we worked with back in the flashback sequence. Was that it?
I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
We should be delighted.
Well, I assume we'll be in cutscene land for the next 10 minutes. Unless we have to walk there? Nope, okay.
And you have been
Oh, well.
wandering the world ever since. I can well
This is
understand
Zelda
fleeing
from
those
Switch, oh
vile
god.
blood brutes. But oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
It's like, is the graphical fidelity, like, impressive? Yeah, but, eh.
We survived.
I also don't know if it's, like, that worth it.
Now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah.
It's like, wow, the characters look amazing, but the environments don't.
Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing.
Man, we held on that shot for way too long.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty.
No.
Arabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes.
Alright, see ya, Crush.
Yes. Of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please. There is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
You haven't heard, then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire.
What's going on right now?
Never returned.
So we're still making our way to the Phoenix Gate, and we've met up with someone, that guy's wife.
I'm sorry.
Clive.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist.
Are we still looking for the Mook dude?
We can talk
No, we're traveling to go to the location from the flashback from the beginning of the game, so that Jill and Clive can, like, learn the truth of what happened back then. So we've been just adventuring a bit, you know.
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
Jill, are you really going to sleep with all of that gear on? What, your hair still tied up? Like...
13 years of killing.
I realize that you probably don't have another model besides the
13 years.
the slaveware model you had earlier, but you know. Oh, they did the thing.
It was only Joshua that kept me going.
Oh, that's a line read.
That I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
Ah, get over it.
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end.
I thought that said Dalmasca for a second, and I'm like, I don't want to go back.
If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony? When we looked up at the moon?
Oh, that one cutscene. Yeah.
I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered. You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us.
Uh-huh. Well, are you gonna do the hetero or not? Okay.
We should get some rest.
Right.
Good night, Clive. Sleep well.
Sure. We do it, I guess. That was painful to watch. I know. Wait, how come we didn't sleep with dog?
Diana. Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
Well,
look just like
we
Elwood
didn't
did when he
cuddle
was
up
your
next to
age.
dog.
How did you come to have some of my father's old
Oh,
clothes?
what is this? Edgy as what?
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Well, I'm very grateful for them.
Sure.
Sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Wait, is this the outfit
It's
on
what
the
your
cover?
father
I wasn't
would
even
have
paying
wanted.
attention.
They suit you well. Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well.
The stock bird call in the background. I'm like, that just
And you.
kind of takes you out of some scenes. Oh, we got more equipment. What was this? Oh, is it
Follow the
it? Oops. Just automatically all equipped? Okay. Sure.
North. You should take us
Main
all the way to
protagonist
Phoenix
is
Gate.
kind of hot.
Let's go.
He's kind of like generically rugged. That's not a bad thing. It's kind of nice. I wish he had a personality, but you know that's pretty much my only complaint.
You're buying, I'm selling.
What you buying? What you selling?
You? Those are Elwyn's.
Is that a remake I should invest in?
You're his firstborn, Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
He's brooding? I don't know if that's true. I think brooding would be like what Cecil was doing for like
You're
the
very
first
image of your father.
like
And that would be
third
true even if you
of
weren't wearing his
Final
clothes.
Fantasy IV.
The self-same garments Hannah was
This man
keeping
just
for
feels
you,
like he
if I'm
doesn't
not
have a
mistaken.
personality.
She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned.
And now that day has come.
Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers.
I mean, it's too bad that Final Fantasy protagonists like peaked that early, because like Cecil from 4 and like Butts from 5, like my two favorite protagonists.
I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you
Terra's
recognized
pretty
anything
mid.
at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers who once served her.
I think she's like the weakest of like that trilogy. The protagonists.
When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital.
Though I'd like to have a protagonist like Zidane again.
Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved,
because Zidane would just like make sequences fun, and he would just like push scenes forward on his own.
Father's Day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated...
Well, there's a lot of issues with this game being so high fidelity, right? Like, because you put, like, a Clive next to anyone, and everyone looks worse compared to Clive.
And now you want to give them to me.
They're yours.
Because Clive actually looks, like, designed. And then you have this generic old man who looks like he was created by an AI program.
Serving you than hiding here. Indeed. Many of them used to serve your house.
Like with generic art assets from within the engine.
Their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor.
Why does the mayor look so disheveled? And by that I mean his clothing.
My power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's
these
son
cutscenes are
still
so bad. Where it's just the static shot of the characters.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord.
An occasional emote being thrown in.
Days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
Well, I guess we'll prioritize it. It's the only quest we have.
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that.
Look for the old man by the well.
I'm sure this harvest will see us through the winter.
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
All right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Okay.
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travelers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
Like, I wish that this wasteful dialogue was just gone.
I was born and raised down Market Street, and never would have left.
No, just point me in the direction of the guy I need.
It wasn't the same when
I don't need your life story, woman I'm never gonna talk to again.
The levy's going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. And I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
Okay.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'd often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Viceroy stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
Okay. Yeah, it's shit like this. I'm just like...
Hold on a mo. Young Patrick.
This would be like 2 or 3 dialogue boxes in a previous game. And instead we're sitting here for like a 20 to a minute long cutscene.
Go and have a word with them.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper. Thank you. We will.
I'm sorry, Jill, for making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
Okay.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for
Looks
1 minute
better
and he
than
disappears.
15.
He's not
I
in
mean,
his
but
usual
15
spot by
looked
the well, nor anywhere else in the
not
village.
great when it came out.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but
Like, it was weird that 15 came out and it looked worse than 13.
Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
that's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself.
We just pantomiming?
Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here. We'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
Oh, in the thing?
Now?
Still no sign.
Oh.
Could he have strayed even further?
Oh, okay. We were supposed to wait to go back here. Alright. Well, it is what it is. Oh, are they gonna make me fight the same enemy? Wouldn't that be funny?
Look, there's someone over there.
Oh, okay.
It might be him. We should hurry.
Push him off.
Company.
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
That's what I get for not locking on.
Over here. Sick up, Torgal.
there. Oh, hello, friend. Okay.
Get him. Stay down.
All right. Oh. Old man not react.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
I mean, I come every night, but you know.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition, one which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Well, that's gonna be like tomorrow. Like, okay. Is that it?
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course, but it's better than the truth of the matter.
Well, that seemed like a really mediocre distraction.
The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them
Well,
soon enough.
like,
Is it really that bad?
So bad.
but aren't there crystals you can get to help fix the thing like that?
But when they
How do you
found
get
out
said
where they
crystals?
come
Do you
from,
mine for them?
they damn near spat in our faces.
Are they that so finite?
Dogs,
I don't
they
know.
called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I kind of wish that they go into this a little bit more. Or show it. That's something. They've shown us so little about this world.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village.
And so much of this game is told in cutscenes like this, where it's just two characters awkwardly standing there.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
And maybe it's just me, but I kind of hate how bland, like, every single environment in the game is. Like, I can't tell these cities apart from one another. Not really. Oh, that's the wrong map button. Like, this little area, it's like, it's so... indistinguishable from like the buildings from over here. At least to me. It's not like in Final Fantasy IX, where like you would never mistake Limblum for Alexandria because the architecture is so different and how the cities are laid out are so different. But that's also the boomer in me talking. I understand. I get it. I get
I
it.
didn't realize they were this close.
No wonder their crops are failing. The blight is leaching the ether from the soil. And when the last drop is drained, their fields will turn to this. No plants, no animals, no life.
And no monsters. I suppose that's one small mercy.
We won't be able to use any magic here.
Another thing to worry about. As if the absence of ether didn't cause enough problems.
Take away the land's life force, and problems are all that's left.
Can't interact with my dog. Okay. Oh, there we go. I can run again. Yes. Oh no, the land, it's dying.
Used to look like before the blight took it.
I remember. It was beautiful.
Is this game gonna have like a environmental oh wow, it just the color shift, that was a little drastic, wasn't it?
There it is.
Phoenix Gate.
Where it all went wrong.
Every time they mention the Phoenix Gate, I just think about the Phoenix Gate from Gargoyles.
It's time to discover the truth.
And I'm like, is this gonna turn into a time travel story? Where's Brooklyn? Reading about that spinoff was pretty weird. That like Brooklyn was supposed to be the protagonist of a spinoff series for Gargoyles called Phoenix Gate. Like, how am I it's I legitimately can't tell these zones apart. We spend so little time in these areas and there's so not enough visual distinction between places that I'm like, I don't know what these places are. Oh, the rotted area is actually like its own place on the map. Okay, sure. Phoenix Gate Ruins. Let's go back to Hideaway just because I want to see if anything changes. Do we get more anything? No? I guess I'll see if I can upgrade the... Oh, it's you. Okay.
Can I see I'm busy here? I'm saying Fordian, dear.
I can't even upgrade the thing that I have?
And?
Okay. That's weird that the story equipment you just get is so much better than even the upgraded version of weapons and stuff that it makes it feel like it's a waste to get those items if you're just gonna get like story equipment that's better. Oh no, it's a little odd. Oh well. No, I suppose they want you to be forced to use this outfit, but your outfit doesn't change when you equip other material, so I think it's just your sword that changes.
It's almost as if time had stood still.
I suppose no one had any cause to return here. No. It's just as I left it.
Mm-hmm. I was really hoping like he would like step in a blood puddle that never dried or something. That would have been so funny.
Let's have a look around.
No.
Could I have done this?
Could anyone?
I mean, being able to say you smashed your face into the ground and created a crater, like, that's kind of impressive.
What is it, Torgal? Clive.
Oh, is it the hooded man? Okay.
That's him. He's the only one who can tell me what happened. I have to know.
Is there, any pickups or anything? No? Okay. Now we just go, I guess.
Where is he?
Nowhere to be seen.
Damn it! He's like a bloody eel.
What is this place, anyway? Some sort of shrine?
Oh, sorry. You've never been here before. This is the Hall of the Gate.
The gate?
It's a relic of the Fallen. Only the Phoenix's dominant can open it.
No, okay.
Hence the castle's name. This was where Joshua was supposed to...
We'll become
Yes.
Ifrit and open it.
He would have stepped through this door the next morning and listened to the words of our ancestors.
Would you have gone with him?
No. The apodatory is holy ground. None but the dominant may enter. I and the other shields would have stood guard here and prayed for my brother's safe return. You'd need the power of the Phoenix. Thank you, Joshua.
Are you sure about
Sure.
this?
I mean, you already know that you're the fire dominant, like... I'm like, okay. Well, this is at least like a more visually
Let's see if this one opens.
impressive location. Not impressive. Because it really isn't. It's just a bunch of like corridors. But it's like, hey, it's not just brown and green landscape, you know? Now it's gray and blue.
Like it
It's
was built
different.
yesterday.
I'll kick it over.
Jill?
What were those statues? They're machines. Okay. That's kind of neat.
What do we do?
The usual. That's enough. You lose.
Why do these have lightsabers? What? Okay, lad. Oh.
How can these things still function?
How can any of this? This must be what the
I assume we have to
fallen
go
ruins
over
were like
here.
before.
It's glowing.
You know what to do, boy. There, boy. Not this time.
Okay. One pickup. Where thing? Oh, chest. What are we gonna... What's in it? Nothing important. Okay. Everything just has crafting material, but like we just have the one blacksmith, right? And there's really nothing to craft, and there's no... It's probably fine. I probably just don't know how to use it.
Looks like it could take a beating.
Then let's give it one.
Oh.
Too slow.
But okay.
There's a good boy. Not this time. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Toggle.
Oh, okay.
Get him. There, boy. Sick of Toggle.
Please kill.
Get him. Get him, boy. There, boy.
Ah, we'll be able to kill it in the stagger meter. Yeah, it's all. Ah, the wind up for the attack is just so long.
Does any of this make sense to you?
None. Let's find the
Oh,
hooded
well.
man and leave.
How many tutorials are in every step? Yeah, they gave us like 3 different tutorials for crafting, but there's like nothing to craft. Like, ooh, you can upgrade your weapon. Because that's why I went back to the town earlier. Is like, oh, I'll upgrade like the new equipment I just got, and you cannot upgrade the new story equipment. So, oh, bombs, hey.
Whatever they are, I don't think they're friendly.
Sick of Torgal. Don't let them get away.
Oh, whoops.
Sick of Torgal. Sick of Torgal.
Oh, okay. We do it, I guess.
Would Joshua have had to run this gauntlet too?
No. At least not that I ever heard about. I imagine the Phoenix would receive a warmer welcome.
We'll just hop around, I guess. Yes? Elevator? Up.
Here we go again. Where will we end up this time?
Surrounded by contraptions hell-bent on murdering us, I expect. Could the hooded man really have taken this path?
Okay.
We won't know until we
Another
follow it all
chest.
the way to the end.
More money to use on... I don't know. I'm almost surprised they even have, like, money in this game. Just because, like, we don't really use it. I'm just dodging so early.
Not this time.
Like, oh god, I have to pay attention to now the things surrounding us.
Too slow. There, boy. Get him, boy. Not this time. My wounds, boy. Torgal. That'll help.
Okay. Sure. Oh,
Give him what
whoops.
he's got, boy.
Look out! There's more of them.
They'll fall like the rest.
Okay. Whoa.
It's over.
Okay, sure. We'll just... We'll just... Alright. Cool. Another thing for that skill that we don't even use? Alright. Fine, fine, fine. What a reward. Okay, welcome back, David.
I don't like this.
Ah, an iron golem. Or iron giant. How are they? What were the name of these enemies again? It's been a hot minute. Iron giant. Okay. Ah. Oh, too early.
Not this time.
Okay. Okay.
It's drawing in energy.
Not for long, it isn't. With me. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. There.
Okay.
This is our chance.
There, boy. A little help. Get him. Toggle. Too slow.
Whoa. Okay.
Sick of Toggle. Not this time.
Hopefully this will be the last. No, we have to stagger him one more time. Oh well. Or we can kill him before we have to stagger him again. Oh, well.
You lose.
Oh, okay. Dismantled. Okay, sure. Trying to be cool about it, I see. What is it? Used for crafting. Okay. All this crafted material, nothing to use it on.
It's done.
What are these creatures? And why do they keep attacking us?
dog.
They're probably asking themselves the same thing. We're the ones trespassing here. They're just protecting their home.
Yeah, but this place was like meant for the fire dominance, right? So
Look.
Is that some kind of mural?
no, can't just jump down.
It's worth
Okay.
a closer look, whatever it is.
Well, gotta pick up everything in the environment, right? Never know. Could be an actual item. No, just all potions. No, almost missed the chest though. I'm assuming I've missed a bunch of them throughout the game. Because I definitely am not trying to be... I'm not being the most thorough person in the world. Then again, most of the game seems pretty linear, so maybe I'm not missing a lot. But I probably am. Oh, another boss arena? Do we have to fight 2 Iron Giants now?
Alright then.
Sure. What are you? A lich. Ooh. Oh, well. I kind of hate how it feels like all the enemies here just have like the slowest of wind-ups for their attacks. Where they'll like ready and then pause, while most other enemies in the game will ready and immediately hit. Kind of annoying. Like, okay.
My wounds, boy.
Jill, please. There we go. I wish you could control both your, like, give commands to both your partners.
Not this time. Too slow. Not this time.
Okay.
What the hell was that thing? It wasn't like the others.
It would seem this place holds even more secrets than we thought.
Okay. Well, then we don't want to go this way. There's a thing over here? Yeah. What's this then? Oh, okay. Oh, wrong one. What is this?
Well, that did something.
Very observant, Jill. What was... We came from back there, right? Can we not leave this way anymore? Nope. I guess we have to go forward now. Aw. Specters.
Wake winds.
What? I wish the projectile enemies didn't attack you when they're not on screen. 'Cause it's annoying to try to, like... I can't imagine, like, trying to dodge them. Like, trying to predict and then dodge them when they're behind you. And you can't even see where they are. A little annoying.
Wonder.
Okay. Oh, did I just do those out of order? Is that what happened? No. Okay, sure.
So, it isn't a dead end after all.
Apparently not.
I kind of like how at the start of this dungeon, like before we entered, like Clive made like that speech about how, oh, only the fire dominants can enter, and we have our dog and Jill with us. Like, it was probably like a self, like in the generations past, probably like a self-put thing, but it's still kind of funny.
How old do
What
you
is
suppose
that?
This is 1,000 years? More?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like
Big
it before.
angel?
Who is that in the middle, do you think? Some sort of god.
Sure. Wish you had a big dog too. I mean, dog cute. You're the best part of this game. Oh.
You're him. The second dominant of fire.
Thought you were the second dominant of fire. Oh. Okay. Sure. What?
What?
Okay, good. It's not just me. Oh, we have a second sword now? I didn't even notice that when the design changed. Like, why?
I'm back.
Joshua!
But it's funnier to punch him. Oh, do we get stop magic? Time magic's always fun. I love using like haste and slow on that, like back in the day.
I killed him. Joshua chose me to be his shield. He gave me his blessing and asked me to keep him safe.
We gotta use the younger model for Clive again, right? We made it.
It was my duty.
Clive.
Joshua. I'm sorry.
Oh, did I disconnect again? No? Okay. Do we care about this child?
Joshua
I
died.
kinda don't.
I killed him, and I blamed another for what I did, to spare myself the guilt. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. So I ran from everything. And now? Are you ready to accept the truth? I am. I know it won't be easy, but it's what I must do. So that Joshua's soul can finally rest in peace.
Did we get something out of this? Oh, okay. Sure. Oh. We have to fight Self?
No matter how bitter the truth that awaits me, I will press on.
Come, Ifrit. Show me who you truly are.
Okay. Oh.
Not this time.
Okay.
Not this time.
They don't even give me my dog with me for this fight, like, rude. Ugh. hate this camera. No, whoops. There we go. Oh, that's the music just stopping there was a little eh? Okay. Ah, fight our shadow, the true self.
Still you deny it. Even when the truth's staring right at you. Come on, Clive. Face your fears.
Okay.
Not this time. Too slow. Not this time.
Ah, we can't grab ourselves. Okay.
Not this time.
Oh.
Not this time.
Oh. Oh man, this is gonna take a minute. I like just noticed how much damage I'm actually doing. What is this berserk armor bullshit?
You'd have me learn by example.
Oop. Oh. Okay. Oh, he just has Hellfire. Okay. Cool.
Not this time.
Oh. I didn't dodge that one correctly. Oh well. I didn't realize that this attack actually eats through poise.
Not this time.
Oh. You know, this is what I always imagined, like, if they ever remade, like, Final Fantasy IV, this would probably be what the Trials fight would have been like.
It's alright. I'm done running from you.
Where it's half a cutscene. I'm like, oh, that's... it's kind of boring if they do it that way. Because that was always one of my favorite moments in 4.
Together. It's time to find out who we are. Once and for all.
Oh, what? What is this meter? Oh, is this our devil trigger?
Show yourself, Ifrit.
Okay. Do we get to turn into Efi as well?
Enough. I know the truth of it now. You are not afraid. I am.
Okay. Oh, I still don't like these like vanquished screens. I don't know. But okay, we got a limit break. I assume that's like the replacement for the limit break mechanic. No? Okay. Yeah, were you just there the entire time? What was Jill seeing?
Are you all right?
Okay, that all happened in like a second.
It's nothing. I'll be fine. No more chasing shadows.
All right.
The hooded man isn't here. We should go.
So, okay. We go. Just done. Oh, all right. Take a brick home with you.
Are you sure you're all right? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
I had a hard enough time telling myself. I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since. But now I know for certain who I really am. The second icon of fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground, was me. Ifrit.
Clive.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours. And I must atone for the crimes I've committed. But not before I learn the whole truth. How can a second icon of fire even exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant? Who is the hooded man who brought us here? And what does he want?
And why is the story of this game so aimless?
And since I'm still breathing, I might as well make myself useful.
We'll find your answers together.
Because we haven't,
I want
like,
to learn the truth too.
seen the other dominants in a while, have we?
There'll be time enough for
Like the Titan guy we saw only at the very beginning of the game.
I was hoping you'd say that.
And the Bahamut and Odin guys we only saw in the one cutscene. Haven't really seen them again.
Even when we were young. And you haven't changed a bit.
You're wrong. I have changed. But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable. And yet, they're what brought us back together.
Yeah, we really don't know much about what happened to Jill, do we?
Thank you, Jill.
Like, oh, she was like a slave to the one nation, forced to do work since she's the Shiva dominant.
She's here, then. The disturbance I felt at the care must have been confounded. The hour is later than I thought.
Okay. Meanwhile, where are we? Dazbog. Is that Titan? It's been a while. Like, I can't even remember what the character looked like. A Jill sandwich? No, she was fridged for a while.
Or I'll see you suffer the same fate.
The man who delivered the coffer said, he said Sid paid him.
Yo, calm down.
I let you run amok with the rest of your rats, and this is how you repay me? Find out where he is. I'll crush him, flay him, rip out his heart, him and all his filthy brood, and send every last one of them to hell. Out. No!
Yes, yes, my lord.
Okay. What's in the box, though? What, so this was like Sid's payment? Oh, okay. Sir? Oh, okay. Yeah, she dead. Sorry, lad. We did, in fact, have to murder her. The meaning of life. Alright. What tutorial is this? Ifrit awoken! Clive has gained control of the icon Ifrit, allowing access to new icon abilities such as Ignition, a fury lunge that drives back enemies while dealing continuous damage, as well as unlocking the limit break gauge. Slots for Ifrit's abilities are shared with those for Phoenix and can be confirmed via the abilities. Okay, so they just combine the two. The limit break gauge is located beneath Clive's HP bar. Release Clive's inner beast and semi-prime into Ifrit by pressing L3 and R3. When this gauge is full, the gauge fills in battle both by taking damage as well as by successfully performing offensive and defensive maneuvers. Semi-priming temporarily grants increased attack potency and speed, gradual HP regeneration, and guard-breaking strikes. Cool. So what, we go over here. Where's Efi? Oh, okay, so just there. Alright, what does Efi got? What? Summon a storm of fireballs that circle around. Oh, okay, that's kind of cute. Sure. Let's grab that. We'll just grab both for now, right? I mean, we're here. Wait, pressing them when the limit is filled to semi-prime, improve battle. Okay. Alright. What is this? What do these do? Summons Tornado. Oh, well, that deals a whole bunch of stagger. So let's... Yeah, neat. How do I equip that? Oh, whoop. What are we doing here? Because that's just flat damage, right? Oh, we have to choose between that. Okay. I kind of like this idea, but we'll try this real quick. Ignition's like sounds cool, but at the same time, we already have like the launcher ability, so I don't really see much like point in it. Okay, and we'll grab that. Okay, so it seems like Garuda is just really good for dealing stagger damage.
We
All
returned
right.
to Eastpool. I promised the mayor I'd talk to him again about Lady Hannah.
He was in
amongst
love
other
with
things.
that girl. Yeah,
But
yeah.
She may be loath to leave. I can't help thinking she'd be safer with Sid too.
All right. We should arrange an introduction then.
Dog. Okay. Our herd-eye dog. That's what matters. We know he's there. Growl? What is it?
Torgal, what is it?
Yeah,
Nothing but
Torgal?
I'll wager. Come on.
Torgal, no. Don't run on ahead. No. Doggo. Was that fire in there? Me? Sure. Oh, well, I'm so glad we did the side quests here while we could, right?
Imperials, you'll pay for this.
Ah, we've got a live one.
Oh, whoops.
What are you doing here? Answer me!
Remember our orders? No survivors!
Who would order such a thing?
Okay.
Stay down!
You were born a slave.
Okay, so that
Not this time.
does as much as I thought it would.
That's enough.
Whoops.
Too slow. It's over.
Whoops.
Kill all the ducal dogs!
Ducal dogs. They were innocent people.
Yeah, I don't really like that ability for Garuda. It just, the cooldown on is way too long. So I think I'll switch it back to the other skill momentarily.
To the likes of you.
Dog? Oh, that's not the dog command, that's potion. My bad. I'm sitting there smacking the potion button like normal.
That's enough. Too slow. Get him, boy.
Oh, can I actually change it right here? That'd be nice. Oh, thank you. Ah, while in combat. Fine, fine, fine. But you can take me to the menu? That's dumb. I think that's actually a little dumb, but okay. Yeah, this skill kind of sucks, doesn't it? Oh yeah, so Hana is probably dead, isn't she?
All must burn! The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annabella's command!
Okay.
My mother ordered this. Why?
Clive.
I know. You can wait. Not this time.
Oh no, I understand what the tornado skill is used for. I just don't like the cooldown.
Not this time.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah.
Still don't understand how you parry in this game. So there were like
So much better.
2 different layers of, or maybe 3. Like when you dodge, you just dodge the attack, or you dodge at the right moment and you can get like a counter strike. And then you can, if you dodge at a really good timing, then you get the chance to parry. So there are like multiple windows for that,
Gav!
and you kind of get different stuff out of it. Are we stuck in cutscene land for another 10 minutes?
Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew Eastpool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner.
Was it you, Gov? Are you a traitor?
Fuck!
My mother always did.
You're one of like the
despise bearers.
only named characters left.
The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. but it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick.
Now that we're done with our soul searching, we can join Sid's cause.
Aye.
Is that really how this went?
Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready, then.
I'm just gonna leave them there? Okay. I realize it's just a bunch of dead bodies, but you know.
Now, rats.
Suspicious character.
Lord Kupka has a message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
Okay. Goodbye. I guess we just go here. Righting wrongs.
To Sid Solar.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go back to that one.
We have a lot to discuss.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Now what about the forge?
Make it quick. So, what'll it be?
Is this really all we have? Wait, don't we have a Gaia Blade? 1? I mean 2? Yeah, owned. 1. Wait. Oh, we own the Gaia Blade 2. Okay. Okay.
That it?
Fine. Can we just get better equipment?
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
No? What is the point of money and shit in this game? And I don't... Oh, reduces cooldown on it. I mean, what else are we gonna spend the money on?
You know. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
So what do you use materials for? For the, blacksmith.
Don't mind me. Just taking
I can set a broken arm, soothe a cough, settle a stomach. But there is no remedy for what happened in Eastpool. My talents are worthless in the face of such cruelty.
Okay.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
What does the blacksmith do? You can upgrade existing like you can upgrade weapons and armor that you have in your inventory, or create new ones. But nothing like I can upgrade and nothing I can create at the blacksmith is better than this current armor set and the sword that I have, so...
And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they
It's an ASMR trigger itself. Oh my god.
but march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
No, okay.
And we will.
I mean, they're dominants, so they're probably better than any troop you have currently, Sid. Like, come on.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind.
Is this the first time that this theme has played in the game?
And pay a visit to Mother.
Weird. I guess I haven't heard like all of the core tracks yet.
And the last of our farmers.
Like I haven't noticed. Has Prelude played yet?
To the blight.
Without their yield, we'll be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
They have your color. I see. I see. They got the teal.
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
The
Okay.
gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell,
Like
will
that's
we
not a
feed those
throne,
without?
right? It's just
But
the
instead of
base
setting
of
your
a
minds to
statue.
riddles such as these,
Is that like a marble
lock horns
couch
with an enemy from across the sea,
with a couple
sending our
cushions to
soldiers
the side?
slaughter in their thousands.
That can't be
The
comfortable.
Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sanbreck is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants.
The cushions are actually rocks. Oh my
If their
god.
land is being
I can believe
wrested
that.
away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry.
But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Arthur. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
Okay. Feels like an odd timing to like...
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift.
Do we get to see these mother crystals?
How did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
Okay. So when do we get to kill Gov? He's kind of annoying.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
New items at the toll.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick...
Oh.
Well? So, what'll it be?
Okay, so now we can get new thing.
No scratches, right?
Can we upgrade sword? No.
That it? Fine.
Okay.
Wanted to send a message, most likely.
Sword gone. You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything.
Sir, you look
There's a hole in my damn
distressed.
pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots. Worst of all, that letter I lost? It was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No, I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
Sure.
Fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
I'm sure he doesn't.
Okay.
The letter won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
I wonder if we'll ever get like side quests that are a bit more involved than just going from one NPC to another.
Young man, I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. You know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait, you were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
I was.
Then might I ask a favour of you? I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
Not sure.
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lostwing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
Since you're at the beginning, but I don't know if I am at the beginning anymore. Yeah, please don't call this an open world video game. Or world map, whatever. I don't know.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open.
Come on. Okay.
Good. Looks like I'm in the right area. of the lost supplies. I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack.
Oh, okay.
Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. We've come this far. Might as well ask around.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. I don't suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do...
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
Which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing? Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village, then. Thank you.
Okay. Off we go then. I hate how you don't have a button to sprint. The game just lets you sprint at certain sections. It's like, no, you will jog at only a pleasant pace when you're in a... Oh, dog.
A whole day on the line and they're still...
Dog.
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this.
Uh-huh.
He's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our courier out of trouble.
Nope. Cannot interact with dog. I can interact with this dog, though. Come here, friend.
Fetch!
Seems fine.
But what'll we do for supper?
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing
What can I interest you in today?
Apparently nothing that you have. Huh? Gradually fills... Okay, so we have a tonic specifically for that.
I trust it's all here. Ah, yes.
Okay.
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him. And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
Can I have another cup, Daddy?
There'll be none left for me.
I hope this is the right direction. Yes, okay. Oh, there, we're allowed to sprint again. Okay.
You all right?
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road.
No.
Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but reckless sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened. Goblins.
Oh, just these guys. Okay.
Am I not surprised?
Disappointing. Here I was hoping it would be hot beastmen, but nope, just goblins. Okay.
Too slow.
Okay. They just give you so much material. Like, it almost makes you think that crafting is like a core mechanic of the game or something.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
Can I just... I want to just fast travel back. Oh, nope.
But how did the grocer know his dog?
Okay. Quint.
Ah, there you are.
My man told me what happened. And I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the South Gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away.
Okay, why didn't we do something?
I knew he was brave. No, I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
And you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
Okay. Alright. Now where's... Hello, friend? Yeah, we have to kind of... I guess we'll just leave. That makes sense. We'll just... Oh, turn around. Okay. Make our way out of the... back to Hideaway? The open world map. Okay. Just head back over here.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Maybe I should just... Oh, there you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
Here's your staff.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me then. And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies is one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter. She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
He never mentioned a daughter.
Well, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin bolts. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
Okay. Huh. Guess proceed with main story.
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The Holy Capital. And what business would you lot have in... On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
No. I mean, there's not...
Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual.
There's just
traffic.
never anything to
If you ask me,
buy.
somewhat foul's brewing, and it ain't as borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will you?
All right.
Okay.
Live, was it?
And there was nothing to
I see I'm busy here.
upgrade, right? Yep.
And
What an odd thing. Like, I keep hoping it'll just open up at some point, but
So you're really going through with it?
I don't
She's
know.
been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known it. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again, this time due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little
meaning you got
mess,
what's
that
required. Yeah, I guess.
Still, might work
But
to
like
our
a lot of the
advantage on this
equipment I have is just
Wars,
stuff you receive automatically for the
on the front
story.
lines, and at home.
So it makes me wonder what's
With a
even the
fair
point
wind behind
of
it.
having like the
A handful of
blacksmith.
like-minded ne'er-do-wells could
If
melt
like the
the
equipment
top
you
out
get
of
just
of Oriflamme.
from the main story
Main
is the
trouble
best equipment and you
is
can't
making
upgrade it.
to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
And there doesn't really seem to be enough like optional content to justify like
Well, no, not that.
running around and doing
That
stuff.
gets you an audience.
I don't
with
know,
the
it's
Dame.
odd.
And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send the Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
Okay. Alliant reports. Alliant reports are now available for viewing by speaking with Gout at the Alliant report counter in the Hideaway's Mess. These reports compiled by the Curse Breakers contained information on quests currently available across Valstria.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you?
Why do we need a cutscene for
Goat at
this?
your
Just let me look at the
service.
list.
Well, at the Hideaway service anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the Curse Breakers. Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Or maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word. Reckon you could probably
I
tick
did,
off the
and
odd
you won't
thing
stop
here and
talking.
there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all. Here you go.
Use the Allen report. Wait, use Gout's Allen reports to not only find new quests, but also travel immediately to the obelisk waypoint nearest to their location. Neat. Huh. I guess we'll go here. While this place, oh wait, this place wasn't the one that was burned down. It was the other location over here. That's just dead as fuck.
Anything catch your eye?
It's all the same equipment. It's all the same everything. Pretty much.
That all, is it?
I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but oh, please help them.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
All right.
Ha! Golden Stables, my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers.
That doesn't look like a secure place for the kitchen knife.
Oh,
I feel like that would just fall,
that's a fine
right?
sword,
The
friend.
one behind, like a,
Hello, I expect.
just
What
sticking
say
at the
we
belt.
relieve you of it? Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this over with.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Oh, okay. That is not a lot of anything.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is, the hero of the Golden Stables.
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
What did you give me?
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do for to make this place presentable. You best be going before I arm you with a mop.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Can we do anything with, like, the... Because some of that is, like, plants and shit. Where's the... This is not an obelisk, right? No. Yes? How do we... World map, okay. I see, I see. What about you?
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
Sure.
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue break.
Okay. A little disheveled, but alright.
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're...
No, apparently.
They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds. Truly.
I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
Okay.
But how did the grocer know his
Oh, nope. Gotta go around here.
Can I have another?
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
Okay.
All it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
Okay.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
Well, you don't want to feed them too much. Like, if they're... You know, don't want them to overeat. That's, like, more unhealthy for them.
Turnips for supper.
Brother, did you see?
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
May we? Truly?
Well, I hate that. The controller vibrated with every gulp.
Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything.
Okay.
What happens to us now, brother?
Nothing bad.
You don't have to do 2 QTEs to swallow. Well... I don't know. We haven't had an eating session with Clive yet, have we?
Master Quinton. I want no trouble. Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Grieger. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quinton's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lost Wing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean for that matter. I suppose the smell's got them worked up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quinton will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need? Please, rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
Okay.
Right. I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's Bales on the edge of town. And hurry, Lostwing needs those grapes.
Oh, okay. We'll just fast travel over here.
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
Okay.
Sick of Torgal. Give them all you've got, boy. Stay down. Over here. Keep your distance, boy. Too slow.
Can we...
It's over.
This location sucks for combat. You can't see for shit. Last.
Looks like that was the last of them. I'd better let Quinton's man know.
Okay.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing up?
Why's it gotta be like just annoying how large the areas are?
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quinton would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotan Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quinton's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honor.
I think it's just like vanilla. I think it's just everything in this game takes just too long. Huh, nothing here. Oh well.
Well, someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
No.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean
Oh,
we can
hello,
march
Matt.
an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in no...
Like, okay. Where are we going? Just back over here. Okay.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. And will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
Oh, over there. Alright. Well, then we will fast travel over here. Make it a little easier on me. We just murder a bunch of perfectly innocent animals. You know, for supplies.
You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. Keep your distance, boy.
Ah, just out of reach.
Sick of Torgal.
Okay. Oh, had the wrong thing equipped.
The soldiers used to speak of the brothel. That was north of the checkpoint. I heard the dame has friends in the south.
Okay. Where are we going?
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
Ugh, no.
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Odd phrasing, but alright.
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Right? That just seemed like such odd phrasing for that.
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Okay.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do
Like,
you
okay.
and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Are the Royalists different from the Imperials? I haven't been paying much attention. Maybe they are. But they haven't put enough emphasis on it for me to care.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Because this game is pretty bad at conveying its own world.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling, welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I began to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this.
Okay.
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
I should probably start here.
Okay. Alright everyone. I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Wasn't too much like story stuff in this stream, mostly side questing. Sorry about that. But it is what it is. So I'll see you guys around. Bye!